Well, that's an entire fern coming with me. Oh, right, okay. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to skip over the fact that it's been another 3 months since my last video. One day I'll get a bit of consistency with these, but at the moment it's not consistent. But if you are subscribing to the channel, I would probably suggest that you hit the bell notification if you want to know when my next video is out, because like I say, I'm not very consistent with these at the moment, but hopefully I will be in the future. We're in summer at the moment. Summer photography, I mean, it's not that great really, is it? Hazy days washing out your landscapes, not much water in waterfalls and rivers and things, green everywhere, people everywhere. It's not the most enjoyable time to photograph the landscape. However, there are a few things you can do at this time of year that will help you with your photography in the autumn and winter. Maybe I should stop walking. It's a little bit more overgrown than I thought it was going to be. One of those things is going out to explore new locations. You've got loads of daylight to go out, loads of time to visit multiple locations on one day. You don't have to take great photos, you just have to go and have a look at what's on offer. And then you can make a judgment about what's come back to in autumn and winter, when conditions are always going to be a little bit nicer to photograph. So that is what I am doing today. I am trying to find the impossible, although by the looks of this path it might not be impossible. I'm trying to find a quiet location in Snowdonia in the middle of the summer holidays. At the moment I parked up quite quickly. I've seen only one other person so far, so it's looking promising. Oh, that was sharp. But okay, let me get to a clearer spot and then I'll continue this. So, I can't remember where I was exactly, but yes, I'm in Snowdonia today. I've come to visit a nice looking gorge. Well, I think it's nice looking. I've seen pictures of it. But yeah, I found some information. I just like sort of Googled waterfalls in North Wales, just to see if I could find anything that I hadn't been to before. And this was one of them. It was just, I think it's someone's blog post about a waterfall walk. I don't know if you can see behind me. It's on an old railway line. I always like walking on old railway lines because first off they're usually pretty flat, so that's quite nice. And secondly, like, they take you through quite scenic routes through the landscape. Probably things you don't really see from the road, or if you're stuck on a path through the middle of a field or something like that. Yeah, so it's one of my favourite types of walk to do, is to go along an old railway line. So when I'm out doing this sort of scouting trip, I never bring all my equipment with me. I just travel pretty light. So I've only got my Sony RX100 with me, small tripod, and just what I'm filming on now, so, and a drink. So it's all pretty light stuff, and I just feel like when I'm out trying to do this sort of exploring things, so much, I'm going to explore so much more if I haven't got this big heavy pack on my back. So yeah, and I know with the Sony, if there is a nice shot, I can still capture it. So it's just super lightweight. It's in my pocket, ready to go. I've got a rucksack. I don't really need it. I could probably carry everything that I have in pockets and in my hands and stuff, but yeah, it's just easier putting things in a rucksack, isn't it? So anyway, what I'm doing at the moment is from where I came down at the bridge. You've seen a nice little waterfall and gorge that way, but I'm just walking upstream a little bit just to see what else there is up this way, because I know at some point this will reach a road. What I want to see, actually, having just done that walking on the railway track, if I was coming here specifically to photograph, probably wouldn't want to trek through a lot of brambles, a lot of overgrown railway line to actually try and get to the gorge itself, because this is where I want to photograph. So I'm just going to see if there's anything upstream in terms of the gorge, but also if there is any sort of parking spot that could make it a little bit easier, a little bit simpler to actually get to the gorge straight away. End of the track, road, and anything? Ooh, kind of a little lay-by. So what I'll probably do now is I shall just probably take a photo of the lay-by or the road junction up there, and it'll just give me the GPS coordinates, just so I know where I want to come first thing in the morning. So that's a good start. Good start to scouting this spot. Okay, so I just come back down to the waterfall that I probably showed before, just as like to test out a couple of compositions. There's a little bit of sunlight coming in on one side now, so it's kind of a few bright spots. So the photos aren't going to be perfect, but it's just to test out a couple of compositions initially. So what's kind of like really important when you do come for a summer location scout is to try and think a little bit more about what it will look like. So try and visualize what it will look like in the autumn. There's lots of deciduous trees around here, so we're going to get some nice autumn colours. The water flow is going to be much higher. The direction of the sunlight, that's another thing. Obviously this gorge kind of runs east to west. As you can see behind me, that's where the sun is at the moment, and sort of later on in the year the sun will be coming down through the trees that way. So you know, like, you get a really wet, misty day, lots of spray fill and waterfalls. You could potentially get light rays here coming off the falls, and it's just things like that. You've just got to try and picture what it's going to be like in a few months' time rather than what it's like now. At the moment I really like it now. I think what I might do is just try a little vertical of this waterfall, maybe zoom in a little bit more. We'll try that one, and then we'll move down the gorge a little bit further. So I'm just walking along the edge of the gorge now. There's no way down to the water, it's a long way down. Well, there's a way down to the water, there's always a way down to the water, and that's called falling. It's just coming back up again, that's the problem. But yeah, there's no way down, but some lovely woodland here as well. And I'm not going to stop and take pictures of the trees today, because as you can see as I'm walking through, sunlight's still pretty bright on my face. But yeah, there's some lovely trees as I fall, some beautiful shaped trees, some nice ferns as well. So this, again, this is going to be lovely in autumn. And with the right conditions, a bit of mist and fog, very nice. I thought it was just noise of the water down the gorge that I could hear, but what I've actually found is a massive waterfall, even bigger than the last one. Well, it's like 15 or 20 feet high, that. Very nice. We've got a nice little bit of the gorge leading up to it as well. It's almost framed a little bit. So I think I'll get the camera out again. It's another one of those images that you just really need to have a look, like use your imagination to think what it would be like with more water. I mean, I think it's going to look spectacular with a little bit more water flowing over it. At the moment it's quite flat, there's not much going on at all. Let's see if I can do anything with the photo that I've taken in post, just to see if I could sort of try and get a bit of depth in this one. But like I said earlier, it's not really about taking spectacular photos today, it's more about just finding out what's here. Honestly, I think this place is amazing. This is definitely on my list to come back to as soon as some crappy weather comes in, basically. It's always difficult to actually show off how good a place actually is on video, but you know, I'm fairly grumpy and I've really enjoyed today, so you can probably try and take it from that reaction. I think this place is amazing. I don't think this is leading anywhere, this path. I think I'm going off onto another completely different area of North Wales. Heading back again because that just went into a field of ferns. It's a little bit of a different video today. Not many photos, I know, but just having a look around a new location. It's just like, I think everyone struggles a little bit with the summer conditions sometimes. It's why suddenly on YouTube you'll start seeing a lot of gear videos and people come up with obscure things that have changed their photography forever. Like, I don't know, I stopped smearing butter on my lens and my focus has improved massively. So everyone struggles a little bit with summer photography, but it's just about using the time the best, really, which is, I mean, you've got so much daylight, you might as well get out and explore new locations. And then it's important to just try and visualize visualize the potential of the location you're visiting. But yeah, for today I think I'll end it there. Like I said, oh sorry, there's actual people. It's the first people I've seen in the gorge at all today. I mean, it's 8 o'clock at night now, so there's not many people who are going to be setting out on a walk, but yeah, I've not seen anyone else. I have achieved the impossible of finding a location in Snowdonia in the summer holidays that is quiet. I am not going to tell you where this is. But yes, for today I'm going to end it there. I don't know when the next video will be along, hopefully pretty soon. But like I said before, if you are subscribed to the channel and you want to know when my next video is out, press the bell button and you'll get a notification. Same if you do subscribe after watching this video, no idea why you would, then do the same, because I have no idea when my next video is going to be, but hopefully it's going to be sooner than 3 months. But I keep saying that to myself. But 3 months will be, autumn will be over, so hopefully I'll be out a few times anyway. So But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you again in the next one. Bye for now.